snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, we're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho, ho, ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face. And later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing out.
What do you rate it, Sophia?
10 out of 10. We'll rate again.
As they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Merry Christmas Day. A Merry Christmas Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as we walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Yeah, a Merry Christmas Day.
So as you saw, it is now 5:05 in the morning. John's off to work, and I have made myself a coffee. My plans for today are to start editing Vlogmas from the past week and maybe catch up on my Finch sweater. So did a couple more stripes yesterday, so hoping to maybe finish the back in the next couple of days, but the girls aren't gonna get up for another couple hours, so I have some time to myself. So I think I'm gonna try to wake up, work on my Finch. There is a new clue for the Nan Dad Mystery Gnome Along, and maybe I will hop on the treadmill if I feel productive enough. And I will check back in with you later. Alright guys, I am going to take you on a little ornament tour. Of course, I really need to shut that curtain behind the tree. You see that big batch of light coming through? That's because Micah goes behind the tree and opens it. But some of our most precious ornaments are the pets we've lost since me and John got together. Is my Sheltie Callie. She's been gone for, oh my goodness, I'm gonna say 13, 14 years now. A really long time. And then we have Sparky. She's been gone about 2.5 years now. So it's really, really hard to put those ornaments on. But now we can look back on memories and joyful times and really reflect and be happy that they are still with us. So something we started when the girls were born is we picked out a Hallmark ornament series that was debuting the year they were born. And then we figured we would get them that ornament every year. For Elizabeth, the cutest ornament series, I don't even know what year this one is, and it turns out it is this year's. Totally had that wrong. But they had cupcakes, and they still do cupcakes. So she gets cupcake every year. She has 16 cupcakes in this tree. As we would start to get them the year they were born, and then every year they get a new one. If you're wondering why the tree is moving, it's because of Beasley going behind the tree. But Sophia, Beasley, will you stop? He's gonna knock it over. But for Sophia, they had these cute little fuzzy teddy bears. But then, it was like 5 or 6 years into the series, they stopped them, which was really annoying. Let's see, where are her stockings? So when they stopped them, we had her pick from the available new series. And she picked stockings. So now she gets a stocking every year. So those are really cool. The tree's going to be absolutely naked when the kids move out. But some of our other favorites, of course, I have all of the Golden Girls ornaments. I did not get this year's though. I have all of the individual ladies standing, which do say phrases, but I don't have their I didn't put their batteries in this year. I got the super cool holographic TV last year. That one also talks. I did not get this year's. I didn't really like it, and I don't have to buy it every year. So I decided against this year's ornament, but of course, being at Stranger Things year, we had to get beautiful Mad Max. I tried to collect sheep wherever we go. I just got this guy over here in New York City over the weekend when we went, so that was super cool. I do have a few hand knit stockings on the tree. That one, and I have that one. I really need to get on the train of making more of those great stash busters. And of course, reigning MVP of the league, Mr. Joshua Patrick Allen. And the girls made John Mr. Hanky from South Park last year. As you saw in our tree decorating last week. They're so proud of him. And we've got all the cool stuff like, from the movie Home and Pig Cat. Some Pig Cat. We have a bunch of Bill's ornaments and buffalo ornaments. And of course, I gotta have Bullseye on my tree. Me and John got engaged in a Target parking lot. That is a story for a different day. But I always loved me some Target. Of course, John loves Monopoly, so I had to get him all the Monopolies. Several Monopoly ornaments. And this guy. So, it's a funny story behind him. He is a paper mache and twig reindeer. And this was one of the very first ornaments that me and John got together. And it sort of sat for an entire year on our countertop in our kitchen after we got him, and somehow, some way, he's never broke. So that's our wonderful reindeer. There's just so many. We love Uno. Hallmark had to come with Uno, so we had to get that. This is an interesting one. That is our first professional family portrait that we had done in 2010. Oh my goodness gracious. But we love, and this guy. I gotta show you this ornament. Sophia was making fun of me for this ornament when I put it on. Yes, people, those are Elizabeth's braces. And on the back, it says this ornament costs $3,280. These were from Elizabeth's braces, which she wore from 2021 to 2023. I found the idea on Pinterest, and I was like, yep, that's happening. So we definitely love our tree every year. Putting all our ornaments on, and we always try to get a few ornaments every year from either places we've gone or things that we've done. There's definitely some New York City ones on there, and Hershey, and all that jazz. So I hoped you liked my little ornament tour. Welcome to week 2 of Vlogmas. Hey guys, it's Katie here. I am the Katie behind Katie DeGroff Knits, the Katie Knits podcast, and all of the lovely videos you see here on my channel. Please take a moment, if you haven't already, and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up, give it a like, and drop me a comment with what you are doing this holiday season. So, we have entered week 2 of December. Seems like it's flying by. Crazy. I know. But as you saw earlier, we went to New York City on Friday. We take the train down now. We jump over to New Haven and then just take the train all the way there. It's the same drive time as it normally would. It's the same time to drive down there, but there's no headache. And I am not driving a car in New York City. John has a few times, And it's just, no, we're not doing that anymore. So we take the train. And I was not the only one partaking in fiber crafting while we were on the train. Super, super proud mom moment here. Elizabeth was knitting and Sophia was crocheting. I am going to pop a photo in here of the bag that Sophia made that she took with her on the train. And she was kind of upset that she didn't bring a headband for her hair, so she used the yarn she brought and she whipped herself up a headband. No pattern required on the train. So pretty cool. Very, very cool. And Elizabeth, I will pop a picture up here of her progress on her hat. And then I will show you the pattern that she is using. It's kind of crazy. She is making herself a mosaic hat. Blows my mind, but I'm so super proud. I'm very proud mom here. But we initially went to New York City to go to Bryant Park Winter Market. And we went on a Friday, so we thought it wouldn't be as crowded. I don't think it was, but it was still crazy. You couldn't even get into half the places. So, yeah. But we did eat some yummy food. I watched a bunch of videos prior and made our short list. The Berea grilled cheese. Holy balls. That was amazing. We should have just gotten 4 of those and called it a day. The truffle Philly cheesesteak, the cheese sauce was amazing and the bread was amazing. So me and Elizabeth wound up like eating the bread that was soaked in the cheese sauce. The rest of it was eh. The fries, John got honey on them. Nobody here likes honey but me. Don't know why he did that. We made the most of it anyway. The German knotwurst we got was okay. Wasn't terrible. It was edible. Fried pickles on a stick. I did not take a video of those, I don't believe. Those were amazing. Absolutely amazing. There was this pickle place and everybody was like, skip the regular pickles, just get the pickles on a stick. So that's what we did. Hot chocolate was amazing. And then we got chimney s'mores that we ate on the train ride back. Those were really, really good. And I got hot apple cider from there too. I kind of wish I would have got more of that because that was really good too. So lots of good food. It was a great time. Not gonna lie, I bought a print that is up there and I don't feel like getting up to get it right now. Sorry. I will show it to you next week. I'm sitting on the floor underneath a blanket. It is cold down here and I'm freezing. Like, oh my goodness. And I'm not bragging at all. Menopause is making me freezing cold. Like, freezing cold. And I have Raynaud's disease anyway. So, like, I'm cold. My extremities are cold anyway. This is making me even colder. Ugh. I don't want to say I'd rather have hot flashes, but, like, oh my gosh. I cannot get warm ever. Okay. Menopause rant over. So, I did take footage. I wanted to take footage of every single Christmas movie we watched this year and then like compile it all together. And apparently I never hit record on my phone when I went to take it. But so far this weekend we watched Spirited. That was our first Christmas movie, which came out in 2022. I thought it came out like last year, but it's a great movie. It's a musical, but it's got like the Will Ferrell, Ryan Reynolds inappropriateness in it. That's just great. It's a good time. Good movie. So we watched that and then we watched Family Plan 2 last night. I don't know. It's got small ties to Buffalo, so it's like, oh, well, we'll give it a shot. Family Plan 1 was okay. This one, I hate to say it, I wouldn't waste your time. But Kit Harington is in it. Oh my goodness. I look over at John and I'm like, is that Kit? So I think we had more fun making Game of Thrones references and quoting Game of Thrones and Jon Snow a lot more than actually watching the movie. So we had fun doing that anyway. So beside the point, it has been very, very cold here. Oh my goodness. Freezing cold. So all I've wanted to do is drink hot coffee to try to stay awake. Ugh, football was amazing this week, though. It was so good. Oh my goodness. But I have to say, the game ended. And the first words out of my mouth were I feel bad for Joe Burrow. And I'm going to do a little football rant right now. Just be forewarned. He is arguably the best throwing quarterback in the league right now. Okay, hands down. Josh absolutely is Mr. Make Things Happen any way possible. Absolutely, hands down. But I feel like Mr. Joe Cool, he was injured and then he just came back and their season's over already, so he never had a shot. I feel like every season it's some reason why he never has a shot. And he's such a good human being. Like, Buffalo has such strong ties to the Bengals and to Cincinnati. Back when Andy Dalton was their quarterback, he threw to T. Higgins to end our like a million-year playoff drought. So that was amazing. So regardless of what team Andy's on, whenever he comes back to Buffalo, everybody loves him. And his wife and his wonderful family. We adore them. And then almost 3 years ago, when DeMar Hamlin went down in Cincinnati, the way the organization handled it, and you really got to see how Zach Taylor is as a coach and Joe Burrow is as a human being and their entire team and organization. Anyway, I just feel bad for Joe Burrow because it's like he's constantly getting screwed. I'm really happy we won. And holy crap, it was like going into the fourth quarter, it's like, okay, offense, third quarter, killed it. Absolutely killed it. And we're like, okay, defense needs to step up and do something. Christian Benford is like, hold my beer. Interception 1. Then AJ Epinesa, interception 2. It was a beautiful thing. And we capitalized on them too. You didn't just throw them away. So it was a great game. Great day for football. And I've just been knitting away. I have this. I'm going to put my coffee down here. As you can see in the video, we got a fancy new coffee maker. Something we do is every holiday season, we always typically buy a couple of things for like the family and the household. So this year we got a Nintendo Switch 2. I'm not gonna lie, we bought it for the new Mario Kart. I wanted to be the cow. Moo Moo Meadows is my track. It's my jam. So we bought that, and eventually they're gonna phase the Switch out anyway, so we were gonna have to do it. And if we didn't do it when we did it, it'd be sold out for Christmas. Anyway. And we bought a new coffee maker. We've been a Keurig household forever, and they do not make them like they used to. Ours, we buy the Keurig brand reusable K-Cup, and we fill it with our own coffee grounds. And to do that and use that properly, I'm giving you a 5-second like rundown maybe in case this happens to you. You have to take out there's like a plastic canister in there where a plastic K-Cup goes in. Well, to use the reusable one, you gotta take that out. Anyway, long story short, what happened was the plastic underneath that is not meant to be heated. So ours warped, and it's just outside of warranty, of course. So our K-Cup was like ever so slightly slanted, so water would spray out everywhere. Disaster. Anyway, John is easily influenced by people. He's around. And this is one time that I am very grateful he was influenced. Somebody he works with has a Philips Latte Go because he's like, okay, I need coffee maker suggestions. Has a Philips Latte Go 3300. So John comes home and he's like, well, I really like the looks of the 4400 better. I'm like, well, okay, whatever. I don't know the difference. But I watched videos, and what sold me on it is the fact that you can take the whole machine apart. Yeah, there's some maintenance to it, but you can take the whole machine apart. And this is not sponsored in any way. I'm just telling you my coffee maker experience. And it's actually a really cool thing. Anyway, you can take the whole damn thing apart. Clean it, lubricate it, well, the things. I have no idea. But it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. It's got all these recipes on it and stuff. I just brew the coffee. I don't really care about all that stuff. I still like my $7 frother from Amazon. Whatever. Beside the point. I put my coffee down over here after I went on my, 5-minute rant about our new coffee maker. But we did get ourselves in the household a few things. So, and not just the Nintendo the kids will use too, we all use that. But we're all going to use the coffee maker because Sophia uses it for hot water. We all use it for hot water. And Elizabeth drinks coffee and Sophia doesn't, but yeah. Okay, she doesn't need it. So you know that saying, best laid plans? I had this entire basket of stuff to talk about. And all morning, I was arguing with myself that I was upset I did not have socks on my needles. So I'm like, okay, I have 2 sock sets, holiday sock sets, and I need to knit one up. Well, my Frogget Yarns Christmas book box set, I have earmarked for another pair of Prep Squad socks. And my Newburgh Yarn Co. Letters to Santa sock set, the red one that you saw me start last week, I had earmarked for who the heck knows what. And initially, you saw me just rip them out. Yeah, I was going to fudge together a bunch of different patterns, and I was like, it wasn't jiving. I wasn't liking to work on it. It wasn't jiving. So those are going to become ooey gooey socks, which was my first thought to do anyway. Because I saw a tester that Andrea Maury had that did holiday ooey gooeys. And I'm like, that's really cool. And I even found some cream colored Surrey left over from I don't even know what that I could pair together with the cream and make fuzzy little baubles. So I do have 2 sock sets picked out, and I was fully anticipating starting one of them today until the mail came. And I'm going to preface this with Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, a lot of dyers had sales. A lot of dyers had special offerings. And one of the purchases I made, one of my Rhinebeck plans that didn't happen was I kind of left out Fiber MacGyver because I could buy her yarn online. And at that point I had already, went through one budget, and I'm like, I don't want to go crazy. And I knew if I walked into her booth, I was going to go crazy. So for Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, they put up mystery mini bundles. So I snagged one. Now, initially I wanted one in DK, but this is fingering. So I'm thinking if I still want to do the facet sweater, like was my original plan, I can hold them double. Or I can do the scrappy yoke sweater and just hold them single. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those, but I had to grab it because I felt like this was my chance. This was something I had plans for that I didn't grab, and I sort of treated myself a little bit. So I got these. And the other really fun thing that I got some other stuff, but I can't talk about it. The other fun thing that I got, I've wanted to try Red Door Fiber Studios yarn for a while. And she had a beautiful K-pop Demon Hunter collection pre-order up. And I had all these combos I was thinking of getting, and I'm like, ooh, this is fun. But I couldn't decide, rock solid on anything. So I didn't get any of it. And I'm trying to become a better yarn buyer. And I'm doing pretty good. But then she put up her blind date with a pattern kits on a great sale. And I've wanted to make the Snuggle is Real cowl ever since it came out. I think it's an awesome pattern. I could never nail down colors. And then, of course, yesterday, I think it was, Kim of Newburgh Yarn Co. shared on Instagram a gift Snuggle is Real cowl that she made for someone and listed her colors. I'm like, oh my God, they're perfect. If I didn't already get this, I so would have got that. Anyway, my blind date kit came. Now, I'm not going to lie. I was fully anticipating, and I think I was kind of psyching myself out to be disappointed just so that I don't cast on right away. And if I was disappointed, maybe it wouldn't hit as hard. It's beautiful. It's really gorgeous. So these are from Red Door Fiber Studio. This is the Snuggle is Real Cowl by Maxim Sear. The instructions are to hold the Surreys double to marl them together. I'm going to take them out of the bag so I can hold them up better. So these are her Surrey lace that came in colors Found Family and Hearts Change. And these are supposed to be held together. How pretty are those? Then you want to see the other main colors that came. These are her Natural DK base, which is really Beasley, which is organic merino. In the colors Don't Let It Fool You and the Lynx We'd Go for Love. Like seriously. I purchased a mystery kit and this is what I got. I was like, I had all these plans today. All this in my head. I was going to come down here. I was going to talk to you guys about everything, which I still will after this. But now I have the absolute overwhelming urge to go cast this on. Like, I've purchased the pattern. I haven't printed it out yet, but like, I want to just, you know, when I get done with you guys, I want to go print the pattern out and go cast this on. It is like holiday vibes, but wintry. I couldn't have picked better colors myself. Like, I literally couldn't. So, holy crap, this is amazing. And I love the bases. Absolutely love them. This is her Surrey lace, and this is Natural DK. And again, these are from Red Door Fiber Studio. And she still has these kits. And she does not just have this pattern. She has several others too. Like, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. So I may throw caution to the wind and go wind this up as soon as I'm done chatting with you guys and go cast this on. Because the best laid plans are sometimes meant to be broken. And I think my mailman just broke them. So I showed you my fun mail that I can show you at this moment. So I am vlogging my entire process of knitting up the Non-Dad Mystery Gnome Along by Sarah Shira. And of Imagined Landscapes Gnome Queen. We all know her and love her. So I am through Clue 4. I've been very good finishing them on time. And I only looked at the spoiler threads on Ravelry once. The very last line of Clue 3 boggled my mind. And I think it boggled my mind because I think I did mine, like, you're supposed to tie, I'll just show you. You're supposed to tie each I-cord top knot. And I think I tied mine a little lower than intended. So she has you wrap your tail around before you thread it through to make them stand up. Mine were already standing up, so I'm like, what did I do wrong? So I did look at the spoiler threads for that, just for clarification. But I will show you through Clue 4. So Clue 1 was the cast on brim to this first marker. As always, all markers are Littlest Charm Co. So from the brim up to this first marker, that was Clue 1. From the tree marker to the snowflake marker, that was Clue 2. Did some brand new things in this clue. Never have I ever read or written in a pattern myself. No stitches will be knit, all will be slipped. Blew my mind. All I had to do was trust Sarah and her process and go with it. And it was great. And then from Snowman to Tippy Top was Clue 3. Then Clue 4 was this bottom green part. And I have no earthly clue where we're going from there. but that is the fun of a mystery, isn't it? And I am working it on DK from Queen City Yarns. It was a kit that they had. So yeah, I'm just having a good time with it. And I'm actually keeping up for once. Darn it all. I did yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday. I grabbed Elizabeth's sweater and I've been dreading. On the bottom hem, I wanted to replicate on the bottom hem the little welt detail that I put on the top collar. You can see it there maybe if I shift it. Of course, it's in black yarn. I've been seeing everybody do this. It's just a little crisp, nice little finish. I've been dreading it on the hem because you have to essentially double your stitches. And then you work 3 rounds of like what would be a tubular cast on setup. So I really didn't want to do that over like, I don't even know, 400 or 500 stitches. Yes, with Surrey held together with a DK and it's black. Yeah, I was dreading it. So it sat there for a week and I didn't touch it. But yesterday morning I picked it up and I did it. And it's done. You can see a little better on this one. And it's done and beautiful. And I have 3.5 rows of the ribbing done. So I did switch to a smaller size needle, but I didn't want the ribbing to suck in. So I'm doing a twisted 1x1, and I didn't decrease or go down too small in a needle size. So that's that. So she wants a good, probably 2 inches on that bottom, but I got it started. So now it's just a matter of working it, and then it is sleeve time for that. So what else is on my needles? The other thing that I have been working on, I did work on my Harlow hat in my Dragon Horde yarn, running up that hill yarn, a little bit, but I'm still not done with the brim because I'm going to make a chunky brim and then fold it over and knit it together and then continue on in just the main color. I didn't bring that down here right now. I made some progress on it, but it doesn't look too different. I am trying to get done. So my main holiday goals before Christmas, I want to get my Finch sweater done and I want to get Elizabeth's sweater done. So those are my main. That's why the mailman really killed me by delivering that yarn today because I really want to do that. But anyway, Finch sweater update. I show you the right side and show it the right way. So this is where I am. This is the back panel. I added some more stripes. I'm thinking, so this is going to be a big red stripe. I'm doing big and alternating the colors and then small and alternating the colors. So I'm thinking a big red and then another little white and then a little green, dark green. And then maybe I'll be ready for the ribbon. So I have, a decent bit, but it's going. So hopefully tonight, if I don't cast on that damn cowl, I'm going to finish at least the red stripe, maybe the next white one. So I'm really hoping to have the back definitely done, front picked up and started by the weekend. So I don't want to rush through it either. I want to enjoy what I'm working on. So I'm trying to balance my time between my Finch, and again, this is the Finch sweater by Del Baudre. I am using the stripe modifications from Tiny Human Knits, which you saw earlier when I was working on it one morning. Of course, when you're working on something that you're using somebody else's modifications, you have to watch them if they have a podcast. So I had to catch up with Tiny Human Knits, a Vlogmas podcast. Well, I was working on my Finch sweater. The Finch sweater is by Del Baudre, and you can check everything out on my last podcast. It has all the details of everything. The yarn is Moonglow Yarn Co. The heck was that? I think those were. The yarn is Moonglow Yarn Co. Merino DK and her Frosted Forest color collection. I'm so proud of myself for remembering all that. Because I made 0 notes. I just threw everything in a bag and I figured, I'll wing it. You know how that goes sometimes. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm struggling. Do I cast the cowl on? Do I wait until my sweaters are done? Ugh, I don't know. I have no idea. What do you guys think I should do? Oh, you won't be seeing this until tomorrow and I'll probably have already made a decision. But aside from everything else, you'll see soon if I decided to cast on with my new pretties or if I'm just chugging along on my other ones. Either way, I do hope to get those 2 sweaters done by Christmas. I would like to get a pair of holiday socks done. And I would really like now to get that cowl done. That wasn't even on my radar or my plans. But sometimes you just have to say screw it. And of course, you know, there's a giant project that I'm working on behind the scenes that you can't see anything of. And that's my mystery knit along for next month. Yeah, it's coming along great. I cannot wait to start sharing it. After Christmas, I'm going to spill all the beans that you guys already know about on Instagram and Ravelry and really blow that up. But until then, it's my little secret. So, and my sample knitter Megs, because there are 2 color options for it. There's the rainbow and then there is the 2 color. And she's working up the 2 color for me. I'm working up the rainbow. Oh my gosh. And of course, I've shown Kelsey of Littlest Charm Co., but otherwise, my kids and my husband are the only ones to see it. So I really don't like keeping secrets like this, but I have to. And I'm so paranoid every time I go to film anything anywhere. I'm like, where is it? I need to make sure it's hidden. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I think it's going to be a fun one this year. Yeah, I really do. I'm going to shut my mouth now because I'm going to keep rambling and I'm going to spill something that I shouldn't. So, I hope that the holiday time is treating you well and your ring keeps hitting John's cup. But I hope the holidays are treating you well and you are finding comfort and joy in whatever way that you can. So this coming week, we were toying with going to Boston's holiday market. Not sure if we want to fight the people though. At some point in the next week, we are going to have a Home Alone watch party, complete with cheese pizzas, Stouffer's mac and cheese, and room service style ice cream sundaes. I saw that idea on Instagram. I think I'm getting all these watch party ideas because I was looking up so many of the Stranger Things ones. But we're going to do that sometime in the next week. I need to hammer down cookies. I made a list with the girls this afternoon and I got to run it by John, see if he wants to do any other ones or if he's okay with those. Once I get those hammered down, I'll clue you guys in and bring you guys along with it. Bring you guys along too. I want to do something crafty, like not knitting related. And I keep seeing everybody make these ribbon chains and these fabric chains. My first thought is, how the heck am I going to store that and keep it nice and round and bouncy? It's going to flatten out at some point. So I'm kind of looking for alternatives. I've seen a couple people use Velcro. Velcro's chunky. I don't really like that look. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll figure it out. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I have no idea. But until, I don't know if you can hear that or not, Beasley's moaning and groaning behind the tree because he's readjusting his large self. Oh. Okay. Really, Beasley? All right, I'm out of here. I'm going to go decide, am I going to wind this yarn up? Or am I going to be a good girl and just pick up one of the projects I actually want to finish? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be good. But we're waiting for John to come home so we can open Advents because he's coming home early today. So I'm going to wrangle him in on our little Advent opening because today is a cheese day for him. All right, guys. I am out of here. I hope you guys have something enjoyable on your needles and something nice and warm in your cup. And I will see you next week for more holiday Vlogmas festivities. Happy knitting, everybody!